and how to plan yourself. So that like the last time when the man of God mistakenly, just go live, the man of God just mistakenly blessed a marriage on the rain. Did you see that video?
Oh my God, no, I didn't. Tell me about.
Oh, it trend. I mean, hey, I'm shocked. You should be more on social media.
I am.
You should be. You should be. You know, the man of God blessed the marriage that it was raining, and he thought it was the best thing to do.
Oh so, yes, okay, yes, I watched that.
And people were saying that's the best thing that happened.
Yes,
but that's a failed planning.
Why? I mean, they wanted to have an outdoor wedding. I saw that the lady was all dressed up in crypto.
You know, there's nothing called outdoor wedding.
Why?
The law, there's no law that supports outdoor wedding.
Counselor, should there be a law that supports people?
Because the marriage you have is a law marriage.
Counselor, people want to have their wedding.
No, you can have your wedding reception under the sea, but not the wedding.
Under the sea.
You can have your wedding reception under the sea.
Okay, but what does the law say?
The law says that you have to have your wedding at a registered premises. One, number two, a gazetted minister. This is the law, and we are marrying under the law.
Wait, what if the man who is doing it is gazetted, and then the place that they are doing it is?
So, which restaurant is licensed in this country to receive weddings?
The Dale restaurant opening soon.
Well, no, because the law will not register any facility to be able to do, because the vows are legal vows. The 7 steps are legal 7 steps and cannot be said at the seashore, cannot be said as a restaurant, cannot be said anywhere.
Said in the church.
Because the church is licensed and the minister is gazetted. That is why if you have a church in TV Africa and somebody has a church in New Plant Station and is not registered, they can use your premises here and use your center. And the law says the center must be noted on the certificate, and the time that the certificate was signed must be noted. So there's so much illegalities when it comes to this thing. And the pastor above all was standing on the rain, and the rain was beating him. And I didn't see any sense in it, honestly. This is not sacrifice. This is foolishness. and degrading of the clergy and the clerical.
Counselor, at what point
you understand?
We shift from the church to outside.
We have never had church marriage. It has always been legal marriage.
I mean, at the venue, that's what I mean.
At the venue, these people, you're lost with that the pastors don't want to put their foot on the ground. Pastors are thinking that, oh, man is shoe, man is saucer. Not in my place. I will not follow you anywhere. I will come to your reception, but not a wedding vows. It's not, the law is clear. That is why AJ can OJ Minister OJ Obi what's the song he sang? He said the vows are meaningless, and for that matter, he and the wife decided to stay in their room and exchange their own vows, and that's why their marriage is 13 years. He's tickling himself and laughing because he and his wife's marriage are not according to their vows. It is according to the vow that is set in the church. And he says everybody should choose to say their own vows. That one too doesn't work. You can't say your own vows. If you say your own vows, you can't sign our certificate. As a matter of fact, a church should charge you for using their premises. A pastor must charge you for, overseeing your marriage. Because when you go to AMA, TMA, KMA, you pay for the judge. So you should pay for us. But we do it for you. And when we even finish the marriage, the most annoying part is that when we finish, you leave the church. Yes, most of you, when you finish marrying you, after coming to waste our energy in our suit, you stop the church with your nonsense. And I'm sorry, I won't be a software to car. And I'm going to 2 3 soon of a pastor software get from driving. Yeah, from our driving. And I software will and I stay maybe. I could forward will be pono still. Yet of one. If you want to do reception in any of the restaurants, you go there and you go and pay. We give you church places for free.
Counselor, is it all churches that?
And I'm saying any church that is charging is wise. It's not illegal. And even the pastor coming to officiate the money should pay. And the pastor's authority is in where the place is licensed, the church. The fear is that you see, this gayism, lesbianism, don't take it for granted. Because immediately they pass the law that it is allowed. Which means the license they are giving to the church is that the church should be able to marry gays. So in my church, once I have the license, and there are no gays in my church, and 100 meters plus away church, wants to marry a gay and lesbian partner, I need to allow it by law. So let's be very careful. I think Uganda just did their own, and they're having their own bashes.
But what do you say about what the Uganda?
It's not standing. What is right. What is wrong is wrong. It's not about. I mean, you don't defend the truth. The truth is the truth. It is their core belief, is the way what they think about, and this is what they see, and they want to go by it. That is why those who believe that the gay too are there, those with their core belief and what they believe, and that's what they stand by. So it is not about whether it is right or it is wrong. What your belief is, stand by it. But I'm just giving an example that the church doesn't have marriage, so we should be careful. Kofi Kenata, I had an interview with him, and he was telling me straightforward that the church, we say they are secular musicians, so we neglect them. We don't talk about them, but we should check. 80% of our children's life are lived like them, and it's not lying. How many of the kid reality shows you see that the children choose gospel song to perform?
Even if they choose it, over time they change it because.
How many of the talented kids have won, and they won in the build of a gospel musician? When you talk, they say you shouldn't talk. Then the table of caucus are talking loose. You see, so what he said, I've never stopped thinking about it, because I don't play. It's not that I hate secular music, but I don't really play those songs around my table. But my children, they dance to all the tunes. They know how to do all the moves. Where they learned it, I don't know. And I can't stop them. So if we don't get closer to those we think that are the secular musicians, the haircut of our children, their dressing and their style will be affected, regardless of our prayer. We are becoming so quiet. And if we are doing marriage correctly, the man of God at the beach, it was wrong, was beaten by the rain, and the ladies, I was asking, did they sign the register? Because how will you sign such register on the rain? We should stop the illegality, so that we give respect to the clergy. And that brings my mind to what Reverend Obafo did for Suronyami as an evangelist in the place. Well, the 15,000 he gave is not anybody's money, it's the church's money. And he has the right to keep it or to give it out. So giving to Suronyami because Suronyami is doing church work, that's okay. And it's a good support. And I hear people saying that there are people in his church who need it. Are there evangelists in the church? Are they doing the work of God? He gave the money to a fellow minister who is doing the work of God, and encourage him that it is better for you to even open a transformation center as a church, so that those you convert, they can be taken care of. That's a good wisdom thing Obafo is doing. So if he has used the money, what is your problem? Obafo's church, they don't take offering. So anyhow you raise the money to give to the person, that's okay. And it's a good thing for us to learn. It is a lesson for the rest of the ministers of God. There are some pastors that their junior pastors are working under them, and they are not giving them anything. But when their wives come to complain to them that they are not managing them well, then they want to discipline them. God will punish you, the senior pastor. If you pay the pastor well, if you give his husband good money, all right, because the husband is giving offering, he's doing everything. Reverend Student made a statement. He says, don't marry a man of God. Marry a man who believes in God. So those of you hiding behind are sorry, and that's why you go to places and say, what do you do? I'm a pastor. He say, I'm a pastor. I say, pastor, I say, no, what do you, are you the main pastor? He says, no, what do you do for the church? I support the man of God. And what do you do in the support? It means that your prayer was Allah, Aju, Allah, Aju, Allah, Aju, throughout. And this is why people will not give their children to you for you to marry. I'm a man of God, gazetted, ordained, but I work. But I'm saying that some people in the church are not taking care of the pastors under them. That is why their wives are suffering. And today our topic is who is a wife. We started that discussion. That's where we are today. But I think that the other story is about Shatabichi. Shatabichi's story, where so the pastors, Obafo have done it. Those of you who want to support, go ahead and support. But your junior pastors, take care of them. And you two junior pastors, don't look at senior pastors thing and compare yourself. We are not a senior pastor yet. If you want to be a senior pastor, go and start your own church so that you can get your own car. Keep working and using Uber, but use the money they give you wisely. You see, Michi's problem, when he say he has opened up, people thought that he's gone back to Shatawale. No. Well, Michi forever will be connected to Shatawale till she dies. Whoever wants to marry Michi has a benchmark to check whoever Shatamichi had a relationship with, not married. And the writer who wrote the story should go back and correct that they were one of the celebrated couple in town. They have never been the celebrated couple in this country before. And Shatamichi was just a baby mama living with Shatawale as people who are hopeful that one day these two of them can unite together as husband and wife. It didn't work. But if Shatawale and Michi are not in talking terms, that when they see each other, they don't talk. No, they have a child. And I believe that Michi is not achieving anything. And I'm saying this to the rest, and not just only Michi. Any woman watching me, who you have a child with, even me, and you have decided to grab the child and prove to me you can take care of the child, you don't have sense. It's a harsh word. You don't have sense. Very soon we are coming to do the table of boys now men, Father's Day, making fathers out of men. And this year's show we dedicate it to the late Ablo. He's done a lot of additions to it, and so we even give him a plaque to that. The show is the biggest show in town. Nobody does Father's Day show, but we will do it here this time. We'll see what we do. We are privileged to have some very serious guests this year, because we have some men we want to honor so much in our country. We do it every year, making fathers out of men. It's coming right in your way, and it's on TV Africa here. The adverts will start running, and we'll honor the whole show this year. Everywhere we sit and record, we'll make sure that we honor Ablo for his hard work, because he was part of this initiation of the table of boys now men. Not forgetting Eko Blansing too, who was. So we have too many people that we have to honor this year. So honor two people on our show, and their families will come and take for them, put it in their sitting room. Their children will come and see that their father did something so well. So fathers are important. Husbands and fathers are not the same. We are discussing who is a wife today, but I'm saying that Shatamichi's issue, she is not a wife. She has never been a wife. She has to marry again. She has just one child with Shatawale. She needs to make sure that that small boy will have a connection with the father. Why have you disconnected? Because you can afford. Michi, if you have the whole money in this world and you take your mind of the father of a child and take care of the child, you have not done anything. You have destroyed the future of the child. Yes. It's Father's Day. Every father is celebrated by the name. And that's what I tell you every day. We don't need a day to celebrate us. What we do is recognition and reminder of those who want to be fathers. That's why we say making fathers out of men. So there's no between a man and a father. But I'm saying that if me, every time I sit down, you write my name on the screen, and you write Reverend Counselor Cyril George Kobe Christopher Omami Lutrot. Once you... Kobe, are you... Yeah, I'm a Tuesday born. The best date to be born in the whole world. All the other days are born, actually. You all know. So I mean, this is not an argument. It's not anything. I mean, any other day you are born, you are not. Any other day you are born, you know you are not intelligent. You know you are weak. You know everything about you is dull. The best day is Tuesday, and yes, I mean, everybody knows. I mean, it's not. It's just that our women are not good, but the men are good. Let me continue from the conversation. What has Lord done? What has Lord done? So Shatamichi. No, but keep rooting for me. What is it? Rooting is not erection, it's just rooting. Watch it here. Look, so Shatamichi should stop this fan thinking that I am the best girl in town. I'm taking care of Majesty. Majesty will shock you. Michi, Majesty will shock you. You'll be shocked. Majesty will shock you. And I'm saying this on record because those who watch my shows in the afternoon, there are women who come to me and I told them, you're careful. The child can be talking to the father. A certain woman nearly collapsed when he realized that the son was constantly in touch with the father on the phone whilst he was in school. Now he says, "What could many say?" No. The guy says, "Awo mo here bike here wo. Awo mo bike here wo." That's the right verb. Awo mo bike here wo. Yenfa obi ba eni nani mo na enane tetia obe peneja echikwan. Michi, do the right thing. This is a conversation in the public space. Let us see you moving the child to Shatawale, and let's see the irresponsibility of Shatawale not being able to take care of. Because Majesty is not the only child Shatawale has. Majesty is not the only child. Oh. Keep that in your head. There are other children that we all know Shatawale is having. So that's it. But coming to discuss who a wife is, if our time is still have some few minutes, yes, we have some few minutes to go, because we know that one day we'll get a full time to discuss, because it's entertainment and lifestyle. We can't just sit here and talk relationship and go. We'll come and talk about the rest of the people, and the time will go. But the fewer time they give us is still expensive. Let's do just 2 minutes of introduction of our topic. We say, who is a wife? And that is our discussion. And we are asking, is there a difference between a wife and a woman? So you become a woman first before you are called a wife. Any wife who feels she's a woman has a mental deficiency. Keep this thing. Don't be offended. if you are a wife and you are feeling you are a woman, because there's a difference between a wife and a woman. Any young lady, if you are a side chick to any man, you are not a wife. Like Shatamichi, she has never attempted being a wife before. Living in the same house with a man and doing whatever you think you are doing doesn't make you a wife. So our discussion is to define who a wife is. A wife, like I think that was it last 2 weeks or so, the two of you gave us proper definition of wifeship, because you have, is it mistakenly or graciously entered into the industry or the ministry of wifeship? You and Lebe. You were able to tell us to a wife, you say, hey, somebody who is legally, and I like the voice, go to YouTube and say, legally? Whoosh, my God, it's serious. These two girls were able to prove to me who a wife is. And so, if you are a wife, it's somebody who is traditionally married or legally married and accepted. Number two, you can be a wife not living with your husband in the same house, but you are still a wife. So, like Nayas, who got married to that kid, the man in Germany, and Nayas has packed his things to Ghana, and she's walking, wiggling her tail like as if she doesn't have a tail, wiggling her waist, no, her buttocks, left and right, as if she's a single girl. No, she's not. You are still a wife, because even the distance doesn't make you so until you decide to say, this thing is no more. So a wife is a woman or a female who has been married to a man, either through the legal process or the traditional process. The process to marriage, we will discuss it so that you know that there are different processes. But let me say this to you, you watching me. Most of you are married under wedlock, like your own. You wear 2 rings, is that not it? Now, once there's nothing right about 2 rings, it's supposed to just be one. So the other one is fashion. The legal ring is the one that has nothing on it, people are choosing, or the one with something on it. The first thing is that when you do the traditional marriage in Ghana, the next one you do called the civil marriage nullifies the traditional marriage. So if you go for legal marriage, the civil union, you are a wife. So only 1 ring. But the reason why you wear the 2 is because usually the original one you bring is bigger. So you use the dotted one to chalk it. That you see, that's why you wear it. And the one with the dot, and the one with the dot is the one you can use to insult people in church. Means suma sebine, mama means suma sebine. I mean, you know, it's for concern in the church. But if you are not married yet, don't shake yourself. Don't run. On 0277, I can get you a husband. On 0277 for you to become a sensible wife. 609 644 0277 609 644. You want to be a wife, I can help you become one. And if you're a wife that you are struggling, you want to leave and look for another husband too, I have husbands waiting for you who have married before. 0277 609 644. Before you call me Chill Ginger Honey Chips. Thank you very much, my sister.
Thank you so much, Counselor. I told you, he's got the fire. This is where we draw the curtains for today. What are you ordering? I mean, from Counselor's Cup, and then what are you getting? Share your story with us when you do that. We'll see you tomorrow, ready for some great news. My name is Precious Biadola.
Ike, why am I dark? Is the internet? Come again? Okay, my feed is down. So we wait. Okay, so right. You people intentionally decided to play Shatawali. You like fight in this country. We talk about Michi, and then you are talking about Shatawali issue. So at least it's lovely. Thank you very much. So we'll continue our conversation. We'll go for a quick break and come back. I don't know if yeah, you can hear. Will you go or stay? You have a meeting in the rain.
Yeah.
You are going. Okay. It's raining, but only poor people use rain as excuse not to attend the event. If you are rich, you can't use the rain as excuse unless you are poor. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying in general, we are alive. So why is it affecting you? Are you poor?
I'm not.
How can any wife who is poor has made a mistake in choosing a husband who is just a tree in the name of male organ? Because if truly
produce fruit, just
no, so that he just produced because it's a tree, it's theopathy. That's what you went for. Your intention to marry is because you wanted to have a tree in the name of you understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying that I don't know if the people can hear you because I was thinking that's why I gave you this one to use. But we'll go back, and then when we come back, we have a conversation we started the last time. Who is a wife? Our new software gives you the opportunity to join the show wherever you are. So if let's take for example, Biadela leaves us and she wants to go and do something somewhere, it's easy for her to just come and join the show, and it's possible. She will have all that she wants from us. It's a new thing that we've gotten, and I'm excited. I'm using it, and it's helping all of us. Most of you who don't know what it is the H in town for Councillor Lutrot. You just click on it, and then if you click on it, you will let it go. So I think I'm still live. You living? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so let me do the check. Okay. All right. So your comments are very, very much welcome. And can I get a thing and let's search if her own quickly? Let's see.
Yeah, because the last time
Just the back. Just give me the back and let me check there.
it was really big.
Yes. And you were speaking in an English tone. That was also the problem.
Yeah, you just speak English.
Yeah, so at least we
Yeah,
we
you have just to just really. You're that.
well
Collect. Oh,
yeah. So channel 4. What's our problem here? Ah, I have you paused it or something?
oh, you see, ma.
Oh, that's a problem. All right, so let's see. Is the internet working, or they've touched it again?
Isaac, you need a wife because the way you are handling it, all your girlfriends, they
Charlie,
just hard work.
Opa, the Kuma Kenya- sorry, they.
Try, you need to touch it differently.
All right, so I think I guess working. I don't know if it's working, but check it there.
What are you doing?
All right, so we are still live. Sorry for the distraction and all the co-meetings that we are going through here. And so you can, like I said earlier, you can just click on on what you find beneath the Facebook Live and come and join us live here. We can get your thoughts, we can get your comments, not just on Facebook. But in the next maximum 10 minutes, you find us coming fully live with the two girls to have this wonderful interview. I would just be warned carefully in case the thing goes over. Let's use both of them. You have to check if it's running there. Have you paused my voice there? There. Okay. The internet is something. Is it working? Okay, it's blinking, looking for. Sorry, we are still struggling with this tower. What do you call it? Tower something they call it. But we will get there gradually. Gradually, we'll get there. Where's the no news? If no news, where's Lebanon? Let's.
Oh, no news.
No news. Where we continue, please.
Let's go, because I mean.
Yes, so use both, all right, so that in case we are not on the, but it's working, and I expect it's working, pa. It's working, pa. We have to. What is the time now? Okay, so 10:04. So we are doing maximum 30 minutes because we are 3. By 10:35, I wrap up at 10:40. If only we can. So where's Lebanon?
Baby.
Hey, Lebanon, LFI media goma yifika fifilaha. All right, so you hear all the things I'm saying, and we are back online. The streaming went back because of the internet, but I think we are back. And I have pinned for you. So I told Ike, okay, so it's running. Yes. If you click on comment, the comment of people is what will come up there. But right now, you can just go click on the link down that I've pinned, and you can come straight into the chat room and we can start. Are they sure? No news? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We want Lebanon so that we just get into the where's the chair. So let's get it set and there we go. Okay. Um, this one is good. It's speaking both you and Lebanon. I think when your voice comes out, it will pick. It's coming because my own is working. Yes. So, all right. So our discussion has been the act of what is who a wife is, and we are trying to figure out from the last time the discussion I had with the two beautiful wives who are the place, and we kept having a conversation. They gave us the breakdown of how they became wives, and I asked them if it was a planned thing from birth, and I think Lebanon alongside Pleple were all looking up to God. Up to God, their author and their finisher of their own faith. And by that faith and by that standard, it became very clear to us what they have in stock for themselves and for all of us. So it's been lovely, it's been nice, it's been kind. So I have Nana Marenchi saying that I watched the road show with Empress Gifty and Dr. Charlotte Odru. It was so educative. Keep up the good works. Yes, I did that. It's a road show I do, and I think at that time my beautiful women are on air. You know, I come to TV Africa once every week. Remember that Father's Day is just at the corner. We have a lot of great interviews for you, what we call making fathers out of men. And we have the table of boys now men, the final day of having a party here to honor the father of the year. And I have on my guest list this year, I have Reggie Rockstone, I have Azuma Nelson, I have Kwabna, and I also have Ethereum Mission, the lead pastor of Ethereum Mission, Brother Ishmael. These list of people I have that we are supposed to go down their skin, talk to them, and see how they have become fathers and how to encourage the young ones coming. And on the day, we'll vote for the father of the year. But I said earlier on, our dressing have changed. We can't wear brighter colors because we are mourning traditionally the loss and the demise of our own brother, friend, and a colleague at TV Africa who has done too well. Like this from our time, he's the best person you can talk to about all issues on the African channel like TV Africa. We've lost him. Nobody saw him going so we can learn what he was having. Nobody saw it coming, so we're not able to take an impartation from him. Nobody is doing the gun like he does it. But may his soul rest in perfect peace. We say perfect peace, really. And when the day of the funeral is up, we'll all show up to show our solidarity. I don't know, Lebanon. Lebanon will come. I think yes, you are in my shot now. Do you have details of Mr. Abloh's funeral? It's not okay. Okay, so once we get a detail, we will not wait for his burial before we honor him because Father's Day might come before his burial, but the family will come and receive on behalf of. We'll do a short moment of documentary, and whilst we want to honor him on the Father's Day bill, we'll give him a plaque. He might not see it, but the children will see what we have done and how we have appreciated the father, because this show is collaborated with Councillor Lutward and the TV Africa team as well. So our recordings are starting maximum this week, as next week, to be precise, in the month of June. And we'll interview all those that we want to interview. So Lebanon, last time we started, and sorry, Biadela.
Yeah.
Biadela. You know how come the name is getting stuck in my mouth? It's Lebanon. Constantly when we're sitting here, he wants to prove to all of you that he is an Ewe. So we are talking on Biadela. Me, I'm saying Pleple. So I like the Pleple because she's Pleple. So Pleple last time together with Lebanon, I had the two of them showing us who a wife is, and we would dive into it. Today we are going for them to help us go deeper into the discussion, the process of marriage and the effects of what happens. And the vows will come inside and other things will come inside. But a quick recap from what she said the last time, if I am intelligent and smart enough. I remember me having in that discussion, she said she was looking unto God. That statement, I asked that, is there a difference in looking unto God and looking at God? And Lebanon also said almost the same thing, that she was also looking unto God. So all the two wives, they are married to Jesus. They are married through Jesus. And if you have women like this who are married through Jesus as heirs, it becomes a good hallmark. But I don't know if when you left, anything came into your mind for you to change the procedure of what you are saying. The effect of being a wife on your social life, because you have told us who a wife is already. But for the help of those who are watching us, our listeners, and other people, can you just give us a recap of who you said a wife was and the effects that you've gotten so far?
Okay, so I said that a wife is a woman who has legally been married and traditionally been recognized by family and society as being united with a man, or yes, like that. So it's a legal thing and it's traditionally acknowledged. That's who a wife is. Now that union is sealed with a ring, so like a token. They call it a token of their love, and then they actually choose the ring finger, giving the
Go ahead.
Yeah, they choose the ring finger, giving the idea that this finger is connected to the heart. It has veins that connects to the heart. You have a ring on this finger, and it's legal. It's socially acknowledged and traditionally acknowledged. You realize that yes, you're officially a wife. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I said last week.
Okay, so it means that if you find a ring of a married woman on any of the fingers except the one that connects to the main vein, then the person is not connecting to the heart. Is that what we are made to believe?
Not necessarily connecting to the heart. The idea behind that every finger has a name.
Okay.
And, there seems to be a purpose for all of it.
Okay.
So there is no way that I can use that to show you direction. Somebody might think it's an insult.
But which one do we use for direction?
This.
So that's why we use this for fingering.
Index finger shows the way.
So it's an index. Is it index or in-depth?
Index.
Index.
Yeah.
It's an index finger.
Index, not in-depth. It's index.
What does it mean?
To give a direction.
To give. So I don't know how come people use this finger a lot in terms of trying to stimulate the clit.
We have to ask the men, why do you use it?
We have to ask the women, why do they enjoy this one?
No, I mean, whatever you bring, I think that for the woman, whatever you touch the clit with, she don't really care. She's not going to be looking like, what is he touching with? She just enjoys.
No. If I use this finger to touch your clit, it doesn't give you comfort.
Have you ever tried?
Yes, it doesn't give you comfort.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever tried this one?
No, it doesn't give you comfort.
I see.
Because you see, no matter how you are lying down, the best finger that does the good work on the clit is this one.
Oh,
because you see, look at this. It's difficult. Look at this.
No, it's difficult for you.
No. Unless your senses are not normal. But look at the finger. If you want to wake all of them, this one is very, very. Look at the activity.
Wiggle.
And look at this one. Now look at the two in the middle. So these two have what they do. So this one is what moves to help you to squirt early, because it's able to go and meet the A spot. So that's why this one is used to look for it. You understand? The wives don't even understand what I'm saying.
Really?
Oh, you understand it?
Oh, it's the question.
I don't understand.
Oh, great.
I mean, she's an old married woman, and this is a current married woman. Her marriage is rusted by age, and this is fresh, Abba fresh. This is Abba fresh. She's just a fresh girl in the marriage system. On Chebia, I mean, 10 years is nothing. And we are talking about 28 years of marriage compared to 10 years of marriage.
28.
Are you be happy to be 28 in marriage?
Oh, that would be a great celebration. I'll be there.
And you also be happy to be there?
Yeah,
I mean, the first 3 years of marriage makes you feel like, why didn't I marry early? The 5 years makes you feel like, what is happening to me? And when you enter the 6th year, you wish you want to divorce.
Because in every case?
Every case. Unless you are not married.
I see.
So unless you are not married. And most of you marry and your husbands are off the shore. So you have not lived together. This survey is for those who have lived together as husband and wife. Not lived together in their non-matrimonial home. Like perching in your mother-in-law's house. Not that one. So I mean, the marriage itself is where the two of you, either you are living in the man's own apartment or you are living in a rented premises where before the year ends, a rent advance must be paid. I'm talking about where reality meets you.
That's right.
Then this survey become applicable to you. When I travel, I marry you and I leave you in Ghana and travel to Abuja, you don't feel it. You don't feel what a wife is. Because that's what we are discussing, the duties of a wife. Today. Now we know who a wife is by their definition. But for you to be a wife, there are things most of you have not come to the crossroads of understanding. But when you come to understand who a wife is, I promise you, Usubain Besisa. Majority of you are not wives. You are just having should it be a figurehead? Or you are just representing, you have moved, you have migrated by either by depression, by statistics, by event, or by event is the right word. But the definition they are giving us, both of us, both of their definitions, like your own and your own, most of them are event oriented. So what changes a woman to become a wife is an event. Is that not it? It's an event. So it's an event. And that's why he said that whether you go through the process, the symbol ends up with it. So the ring on your finger shows that you are married. So without the ring, like me, who is married 3, so I can't wear 1 ring, we are not married. We are still single. Looking for who? Marry us. You understand? I mean, your ring is not there. But you are married. It was there. You are tired.
No.
Okay.
So I had
rashes.
No, it's not. I had a perception sometime.
A perception. So speak out. We want to hear you.
I realized that people wear the ring just for the fun of it. Just because, counselor, truthfully, if I would want to do something, I've seen quite a number of people do it. So I mean, it's not just about putting it on your finger and then just walking around. But there are days I do wear it.
Oh, but no, the perception I want to understand. So why did you take the ring off?
Right. So I met a woman, and the other person. Let me say that. He just told me that he was actually going after a friend of mine. And I asked him, "You're married?" And it's like, oh wait, you did two in Sati, so like they use it to open drinks.
Okay, so it's an opener.
And I felt like really people have such disregard for rings. And I just about that time I just said to myself, look, I'm not going to.
But your ring was not meant for opening drink.
No.
So why did you remove yours?
But I mean, I realized that it's not about walking with the ring.
But it's what?
It's about what is it?
But it is a legal representation that you can't take off. Keep that one in mind.
For me, I took mine off like.
So I'm saying that
it's been long.
No. So but you should understand that the symbol, it is not fashion.
So without
by law,
ring,
yes, you are breaking a law. You are breaking a law because you went to accept the fact that in your declaration of intent under the Cap 127 that this is your symbol. So when it's not there, you are breaking a law.
Doing probably my husband's name on my ring finger.
No, that's illegal. It still doesn't change the fact.
The tattoo?
Yes, it's illegal. No, it's illegal. The law is
need the band.
The law is what do you have to seal your vows? And you brought out what? So you want to go back and annul this marriage and start a fresh marriage because there's nothing in the law showing renewal of vows. We don't have laws like that in this country.
Oh.
There's no law.
But people do it.
There's no law. It's cosmetics.
Doing mine.
It's cosmetics. And do you know why renewal of vows is done in a marriage circle?
No.
it is because the vows you think has been broken. People don't understand it. Anytime you tell me that I want to renew my vows with my partner,
It's just to rekindle.
you are rekindling what?
Whatever it
If the
is.
thing, if a candle is not dead, why do you rekindle it?
And after 10 years.
After 10 years, if after 10 years, does it mean
15 years, you should reaffirm
affirm what?
to yourself.
No, the reaffirmation of the vows.
That we had is still there.
What were you doing within the 10 years, wife? Were you not affirming? Your activities in the marriage, was you not affirming? We take the vows for granted. That is why somebody can tell us that we should change the vow and use our own thing. It's a legal representation of your ring, so you cannot walk without it. Anytime it's off your finger, it means that something has happened.
Oh, really?
Somebody can, where's your ring?
Been happening for like,
Yes, so somebody asks you, where's your ring?
like 6 years ago.
So somebody asks you, where's your ring? And somebody can take you to court.
For not wearing.
Whoever witnessed your marriage under the law can take you to court. That what he witnessed, you are not practicing it. And that's an expansion of the law.
Why are you also not wearing yours?
Aha. So my own, I'm not wearing them because my ring is removed every day.
By who?
By my wife.
Why?
Because in our house, we don't wear rings.
I don't get you.
Our house, we don't wear rings. So that if my wife wakes up in the morning and she's going to wear, she has forgotten, she has forgotten. Me too, when I forget, I forget. Ask Isaac. When I get it before I remember that I wear it.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's an illegality.
So,
Yes.
I mean, you should.
And what
We should all work on it.
yes, I say no, you should understand
But
it.
see, I've
No,
done
you're
sometimes that like
no. So your intention for going for it is that people wear a ring and want to do it. It is not about
people
you see, so
with their
girl,
rings, people
no,
misbehave
hold on. I don't know
nonsense.
what you call misbehavior. I don't know your definition of misbehavior. But somebody has a ring and is still sleeping around, you call it misbehavior.
That's bad. I mean,
Bad to who?
That's like
No, bad to who?
regarding if the symbol is there and
Girl, bad to who?
you're still doing this.
The law.
You never love the
No, it's
person
not
in the
true.
first place.
It's not true. It's not true. The ring on your finger doesn't mean you love the person. You are obeying the law. You are obeying the law, and faithfulness is not to me.
Yourself.
So what are we talking about? So I don't wear a ring, so I don't cheat. I wear a ring and I cheat. What's the difference? No, what's the difference?
Once you're faithful,
If I enter into any space, like any of the hotels, to go and have an amorous relationship with this girl with a ring on my finger, my first question is that who would think she's not my wife?
both of you.
By the symbol, they think we're married. Only the Krunaba.
So people hide under this.
Nobody is hiding.
No, per the example you have just
So it
given,
is. They are not
people hide
hiding.
with all of these things.
No, they are not hiding. No, they are using the opportunity they have judiciously. That's it. You don't have. If you don't have the opportunity, you can't use it. So I'm saying this thing that your ring that you wear is a legal representation of the intent that you have entered into. That is why if you end your marriage, the rings are taken and you are given 2 certificates. That is why till death us do part. The law doesn't say till death do us part. No. Till death us do part. I told viewers that I'll come and explain the 7 steps of the vows one after the other. Because most of the things you said, you didn't understand it. I people think that for better and for worse. There's nothing like that in the law. You didn't say that? No, whatever you said, it means that your marriage is not really solid. You know that?
Right.
Because what the law says.
Married for better and for better.
No. So what if your pastor told you that? If your pastor asked you to say for better and for better, then your pastor made you say the wrong vow.
Really?
Yes.
It should have been what?
It's 1 for better or comma for worse or for richer or comma for poorer or comma in sickness or comma in health. And this is what the law says. You who has decided to use our book, recite.
But wait.
So your pastor telling you that West is not good, poor. Please, those pastors, they should do their own law.
Counselor, last time we had this, you sat where Lebanon is sitting and said,
And now I've migrated to have erection. Go ahead.
and you made a statement. You said that for better, for worse, is not the right thing to tell anybody.
No, I said it is not biblical.
It is not biblical, but it should be for better and
No,
even for
no, I said it is not biblical. Marriage for us is for better. But under the law that you are marrying, and I continue to say that what the Lord has put together, let no man put asunder. But what the law has put together, a judge can put asunder. And you are marrying under the law. That is why this metal is on your finger. And look at it. Jesus Christ never attended a wedding ceremony. He went to a reception.
But it's linked to the.
No, it's not. It's a reception.
Wait, so the people in those days, how were their weddings?
So the leader of the banquet, they have the wedding exchange of vows. And then the leader of the banquet is needed at where the reception is done. That's the law, those days. Okay. So the marriage ceremony is contracted or happened between the families that are important. And then the witnesses and the play, the song and everything is done after. And Jesus Christ was not invited. He and the disciples were not invited. Oh. It was the mother that was invited.
I'm checking that out real quick.
Hey, these current Christians who are now coming.
We are sorry, honey.
So I think Counselor explained it to me.
Yes. She's not coming. No, go and check. Go and check your Bible.
So check and let's.
Because as a leader of the banquet, under no circumstance should you invite more people than your tables.
So when Jesus came in,
so Jesus was the overflow.
He had to.
That is why the mother went straight and told him that there is shortage of wine. And he said, Nansana Samidia Fami home. So the uninvited guests at the feast was Jesus Christ and his disciples. And that is why he has to do some that will give them the faith. Because if you go to Matthew chapter, you found it?
Yeah.
So read it.
Please read it. So that it doesn't mean like
it's use your own phone. Okay. Hey, can you write a Bible
2
and speak out?
John 2. John Huma.
Talk to me, an hour like you, still romantically an hour.
On the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there.
Thank you. Hold on. Please.
No,
I'm the preacher. You are reading scripture for the preacher.
No, I'm not saying.
So reader.
I'm not reading it for you to interpret it yet. It says, now both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding.
Go ahead, read. Read.
My clerical is choking.
It looks like
read.
Stella is vindicated here.
And when they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus told him, look, they have no wine.
Thank you.
I was there, Mary did that. It was a look.
Okay, so read the scripture again from the beginning.
It says that on the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there.
Thank you. Hold on. Now, everywhere Jesus appears, he is the head. He's the leader. So, for example, if I go anywhere with you and I lead you, in addressing, you address me first before you address. If I'm in an event with the president, you address the president first. And if you check scripture, every that Jesus was that the mother was there, Jesus was always, because he's the head. But at this time, he was treated as a second person in this context because the mother was the main person that was invited.
Yeah.
Number 2, a high-profile marriage of this nature. If there is a shortage of wine, the leader of the banquet is killed by law. What does it? Like Akufo-Addo is coming to an event here, and there is a flop here. If Akufo-Addo is coming to an event in TV Africa, ECG, Ghana Police, Fire Service, whether you are paying for electricity or not, under no circumstance should the light go off. It's a security breach. So everywhere Jesus goes, he's the one who leads. And the leader of the banquet had nothing to do with Jesus. So if you read further, They say immediately when he finished the wine, then he gave some to the leader of the banquet. He didn't have any, he didn't know him. And this message is that, listen to me, there are so many uninvited guests to our marriages, but make sure that your invited guests can produce a wine to bring joy. That's the whole message I can preach. There are a lot of invited guests that comes into your marriage, but when they come, see the capability of your invited guests.
Wait, into the marriage.
Yes, into your marriage ceremony. It could be your home. There is
Because when you say marriage,
no, I'm talking about no. I'm expanding the reason was that the marriage was ended and do a celebration. So your marriage celebration doesn't end till you die. Are you aware? I'm still celebrating my marriage.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's why they say happy anniversary to you.
It's not even anniversary. Every single day that I'm in the marriage, it is celebration. And I'm saying that there are times that we have uninvited guests. An uninvited guest can be sickness. An uninvited guest can be poverty. But the challenge is that if your uninvited guest can produce a joy and can produce a wine that is better than what was served, then you give your uninvited guest a chair. If they can't produce, sack them and drink what is left.
All right, Lebanon, I'm taking offering. Oh, they preach it.
Did you get it? I'm sorry, you all know that when it comes to theology, that's why I don't like doing theology. Because the guy, for 32 years in theology, the scripture, yes, no, but you see, the scriptures, we've done it so much to the extent that even when I'm sleeping, not in pride. So that ceremony was not a legal ceremony. It was just celebration after the legality. And the leader of the banquet, if there was a leader of the banquet, a pastor will not go to the seaside. And then, because the leader of the banquet is supposed to get connected to the meteorological department, know when rains are coming, know when the wind is coming. So a wedding planner should not organize a wedding ceremony and see rain coming. When I was getting married to my wife, on the day of our engagement, it rained heavily, the traditional marriage. But look at it. Nobody got wet except the overflow. The ceremony was under a shed. And because we knew, even when we were going to choose our venue for wedding reception, it was the metro people gave me dates. I went to check that it was going to rain on the day that we chose. So we're looking for an indoor venue for the reception. So you see the planning.
Whose job is that? The event planner is supposed to do all of that.
Yes.
You guys should add it to your
planner. Then that's.
But the event planners, they only do flowers. They don't think about this thing I'm saying.
No, but the thing is, counselor, most people can't pay.
Yeah.
Why? Who asked you to go and marry?
Hey.
Your auntie can be an event planner. No, you don't really need a professional event planner. If you think your money cannot pay for me, I am a planner. If you can't pay for me, I'll force you. Like in my church, they use me. They use me just because I am the leader of weddings in my church.
Oh, so
yes, I'm the pastor. Yes, I'm the pastor. I'm the welfare pastor for the church. So, or any other events, naming ceremony, funerals, weddings, all of them, they are all around me. And I have learned all the traditional circles in this country, how to bury everybody in every tribe. All those, I know all of them. I learned it traditionally. So when you have a traditional issue, I can go and sit to your family in Ewe and tell them this is right, this is wrong, not as a church person.
Okay.
But you go. So I'm saying this in connection to the fact that because of that knowledge I have and my background I have too much exposure to these things. The church has neglected some things. And the Bible says that let's give people the opportunity to serve so we can focus, so that the men of God cannot do tables, but they can focus on the work of God and leave the Lebanese and the bear the lives to do the service.
Yeah,
so there should be plan. What I say, it's not even service for Dickens. Service, but somebody should plan your event for you.
Yeah.
I mean, we are sitting here doing what we are doing. People are hearing us and they are happy, they are watching us. It is not our effort alone. Somebody's son has dedicated his life for more than 7 years now. I come here every day. He will take my things and do for me. I never asked him to do, but because of him, we are on air and somebody is hearing us. So somebody must serve something. But I'm saying clearly to all of you that particular wedding feast, I don't know which message your pastor has preached to you, but hear the story. Make sure you police and guard through your leader of banquet. There are times you invite one person and they bring 10 people and they become the reason for your shortage. One day I'll preach the message. You invite one person. The mother of Jesus was on the list. And I love America. America, there's a board like this. The guest, when you get there, then your name is just appear. So nobody, you don't fight anybody at the gate. You check through.
But
Straight to.
someone tried
make
that
up
here
na
in
you
Ghana,
is.
and then they were like, "Oh, he's wicked."
No, no,
It's okay. Yeah, it's wickedness. Do you know why it's wickedness?
Why?
No.
In Africa, we don't need guest list.
I think
Africa, yeah, the guest list go ahead. We are not practicing a nuclear family, extended family,
we get it, but you know,
and that is the right way to live.
counselor.
You know who save you in future? Before we realize prayer place in America, and if you check the connection, who took it is the great grandfather's daughter B, who said, who is this? It's a daughter of your uncle's brother's children. That is the connection which you are in America with. I want to do nuclear for me and my husband and my wife. Ladies and gentlemen, we are discussing who is a wife and the duties of a wife. And these things are good expansions for the discussion. This content, one day when I die, a sensible person can go into my channel and write books out of it. I can't do all. I keep saying this thing. There was this young girl who watched me from the University of Cape Coast and came giddy from Cape Coast to say that I followed you so much that I think that your materials are good. We should write a book out of it. I said, okay, let's go ahead. She sat in front of me and told me that if you transcribe, is it 60 transcribe 60 letters or 30 letters or something, she was going to give me, charge me 1,400. A young girl who had just come out of school.
Na anga more judge.
No. That is immediately she said, okay, I don't need to go. You know why?
Why?
You see, this world, you build a career, you don't look for a career. You have no track record. And you are coming to a brand that when you mention the name, I work with counselor. Hey, sir.
Okay,
I am not
that good.
I am not, it's not pride though. I need to tell you, I am not a small thing. Me, I can never get to any space and will not be recognized. Me, I have paid my dues. I have paid me my dues from 2000. Before 2000, there was no dues paying because GBC 2, GBC 1, they didn't know. But immediately from 2000, I don't know who didn't know George Lutrot in this country. If you mention counselor, even go now to your page and type counselor, the first person that will appear in Google search is George Lutrot. So if you get a privilege to come and say you want to write a book or assist me, and you come and show me that this is my rate card, I should pay for, I should give rate card. But where we are right now, your baby. It is unfortunate that I'm married to only 3 women. But at this stage, I should be married to 7, 15, 20, in charge of a community of wives. So your mind was who a wife is. Page. Share the page. Everybody knows the nation's counselor. Oh yeah, everybody should know. But some people have forgotten. Like Pepe, she just got to know. So where Pepe want to go. Pepe, good night. Ada imagine open na so nyame. Wona ade bon samba. Tie me yanko ha. Yanko ha. Moti twi nam kan. Onyanko tin ba bi tie. Okay, so let's finish. Oh, you want to leave?
Yes.
She want me to say that thing I said again.
Counselor.
So let me yeah. I had a message about you. And it was so strong.
Wow.
Because I was not sleeping. Usually, unfortunately for me, there are some people that, okay, maybe I have to add you. There are some people that, sincerely speaking, they are on my prayer wall.
Aww.
And she's one of them.
Yeah.
And she's one of them because she requested. It is not by virtue of she just being around TV Africa. She requested. And there was another lady here too. She's even stopped work from here, but she's also on my prayer wall. So I just finished doing what I was doing, correcting the errors. And you came strongly telling that, counselor, I will win. Just give me the chance, I'll win. I said, why are you going to politics? Seriously, your desire in politics. I don't, and it was strong. The next morning, it was strong. I kept hearing what is.
No, but I'm trying to champion the cause of women
In politics.
in politics.
Hey! It was too strong. So one day I will not be shocked. My old age that this woman will see her with a political party.
Yeah.
She will go because the thing I saw.
Don't worry,
It was too strong.
Yeah.
But well, that was what I was saying. It was a good thing. If you are desiring to do it, just look for money, because if you don't have money, don't try politics. You will come back and cry. Go and ask those who went for the elections and they didn't vote for them after taking their money, the delegates, and they voted for 40 Ghana cedis alleged. Let me continue the conversation. So a wife, we've discussed who a wife is. I'm asking you, When you are asked to tell us the role of a wife, what would you say a role of a wife is?
So the first.
So speak out so that they can hear. People say they can.
First role.
All right. Okay. Good.
Take care of your husband.
The first role of a wife is to take care of a husband. Wow, I like that.
Then the home, which includes the kids. So basically, that's it.
So a woman without a kid still have a responsibility.
Yes.
Period vision.
Yes.
Yes. So when I marry and I travel, what do you do? Because people marry people and after the marriage, they go. There are women that after marriage, I met a lady who, when they finished the marriage ceremony, and then she got pregnant. No, she was pregnant before they married her. The law too. That's another thing with the law. The church is wrong. The law has never given anybody right that when somebody is pregnant, don't marry them. There's no law like that. The law says if she comes and she's sound, she's pregnant and she wants to exchange the vows, go ahead. But look at the church. The church will stop you from getting married, not under the church, but under the law. People have been disgraced in our churches because they were pregnant, ostracized, put on black chairs, just because they want to get wives. There are a lot of, look, the church is leading a lot of people to hell. If there is hell, as a man of God, if there is hell that I believe it is, the church is using some nasty events to lead people to hell. And God will ask them. You even go to church where men of God are not giving women communion because they are second wives. Which scripture says it? You are not a communicant. But the Bible says that, and on the table, he took the bread on the table. And he said, this is my body. It was bread, but he saw it as the body. He took the wine and he says, and he gave us instructions how we can take the body. He said, whoever takes this unworthily, then he comes back and says, if you want to take the body and the blood, search yourself and have a restitution. He is the forgiver of sin. Yeah. So when you say, now says the blood that Jesus shed way back on from there to there. It will not nonsense. Nonsense. Then you finish immediately. You know what they say? You can't eat. You can't eat because you have not been married properly. Onye. You can't eat. She's not married properly. So she's in a church. Every time there's communion service, she doesn't come to church. Because when she comes, they bypass her, embarrass her. You are leading people to hell. Is the communion of blood? It will be your blood. Communion. The communion is the blood of Jesus. And it is meant for that. I should search myself. You don't search for me. So after the sin I committed, after cheating on my wife, after stealing, after under invoicing, over invoicing, I just went to him. He has forgiven my sins. So I have the rights. So the same thing, this marriage thing. So the duties are that your first responsibility is towards your husband. Pay what you are saying. And I'm saying, when your husband is not here, why don't you who do you serve? So you serve But this show will hit Ghana and people will cry.
But you see, I think 7 comes in different.
Okay.
So the person is not.
So you can serve your husband in Abrochi?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'll marry you. You know, in Abrochi, bring me breakfast, girl.
No, I'm not talking about.
So which one? Sex?
I mean, the calls, the prayers.
Prayer?
I pray with him, constant checkups.
So your service means you pray with me?
Oh, it's all parts.
Oh, so wife praying with husband?
Taking care of them.
Okay, so let's look at the duties. Let's get your own. Let's go one after the other. Start again. I like the sex. That side is very good. You say what? You want to say it fast and go. But sex, say slowly.
So sex.
Giving him. You sex, not gender, but sexual intercourse is what you mean.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Giving him food.
Feeding directly. Okay.
making sure that he's emotionally.
Can you really get the emotional stability of a husband as a wife?
You know, men tend to hide a lot.
Why? Do you know why we do that? No, just by the way, do you know why men tend to hide a lot of things?
Because they feel the woman might not be able to take the heat.
Oh, so we feel you can't take our heat, so we hide. Okay, that's what you think. I'll come and tell you why, but go ahead.
So that's it.
So you check your emotion. You are going to manage me, George, root of my emotion.
Oh, so
Don't worry, go
it's
ahead.
not like you're going to manage.
You want to be part of my emotions?
No,
Me?
no. But at a point,
You are not needed,
you are
actually.
with
Let's
a
go.
man,
Mhm.
and then
You have to feel their emotion.
the person breaks down. You should be able.
Any man who breaks down is sick.
No, counselor. That is where we are getting it all wrong.
You break down in front of your wife, so that your wife will go and break down where?
No, it's not that. So that is where all this.
Bible says who's a weaker vessel.
The woman.
So who should break down?
No, I'm not, counselor.
Maybe you have to explain your breakdown.
What I'm trying to say.
Oh, honey. Oh, the factory is burnt. And the people I'm owing are coming. I don't know, today I went to buy 7 bags of cement for them to do concrete. When I went there, the concrete is small. Jimmy, one has more density.
But
This is bullshit.
because we put this in the minds of right from the beginning. We
Who said it first?
Parents.
Not parents. God said it.
That
are you challenging God?
No, I am not challenging God. But at a point when you need to
break down,
not break down, let people in on what is happening to
which is and who? The wife. The last person you should let in your emotion is a wife.
Why?
Because you don't have the capacity. But if you manage your head, if you can manage your head, do you have any head? What are we talking about? I mean, when I'm broke, I don't take money from my wife. I take money from my girlfriend to come and serve my wife.
It is not about being broke.
It's part of emotional breaking down.
No. There are several things that, and I have said that countless times on this show, that look, men should begin to take care of themselves.
Men.
Exactly.
We should do what?
You should begin to take care of yourself.
In what way? In what way? In what way? Remember, when you marry, immediately you marry, you don't have a focus again. Me, I don't have focus. I'm sitting down. Okay. My phone is lying down right now. There's a number that when he calls, I'm distracted because I made a mistake of going to marry. If I'm not married, I'm not distracted by any call. But my wife called just now. You have 2 things. Me neighbor, the car stopped. So what is happening? Me neighbor, so they see my face that I'm taking at the call, and you see I'm typing by voice. You see, because a man loses focus when you're married. If you're not married, you don't lose focus. Boys have more focus than married men. I have no focus as I'm walking.
The Lord wants to say. The Lord, what do you want to say?
You've been a man before.
I don't buy into this, but
no, I'll come to the Lord because your things that you say is managing our emotions. And I'm saying that if you tend to manage the emotion of a man, you will break down and regret being a wife. Don't try it.
It's true. But what I'm trying to say is, at a point when you feel like you should let your wife in on certain things that are really important.
My wife is always in. You are always in. I've not let you. Have I divorced you?
No.
But if you don't have anything to hide, you are not divine. You are not a human being. You have not grown with common sense. Now let me ask a question. When you clean the makeup on your face, do you watch back in the mirror? Do you like what you see?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, will you ever sit on set with all the light and everything without makeup?
Yes.
Why is the years too long?
Yes, because I mean it's
because you have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
No, because you have nothing to hide. Of course. You have nothing to hide. Will you ever peel your hair off like me for everybody to see? Depends on. I'm talking about public space.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I can.
You can. It's slow. You are slow in that action.
Counselor will always find trouble.
The issue is that when you peel your head right now on Facebook, tomorrow morning it will trend. Now you show, hey, this guy is beautiful. Look at the head. Hey, something like this. But who sees this peeled off hair? Who?
Come again.
When you peel off, who sees the down most times?
My husband.
Thank you. When you wipe the makeup, who sees it? So if you tell us We are not strong.
No, I'm not saying it.
We should give our emotions to you.
Listen.
And you make a face like this for me. At time when I see your face, we have met smelling vagina. You do we are saying yeah, strong with that. What man? Who manage you? Master, who manage you? Managing emotions of a man. But I mean that you are money. Said Bene a dance or basketball na Bema because I brought her in, but the smell made me lost a rush. We Jimmy for we call na then here can. Idea we won't intense. Where we their wonder. Their bond stays are different. Apache they are different. Ninya we be. Now life experience. It's na Beman. Nanko pokra about God him or the Eve by. Or no cry one share Eve 2 times. Now we share Eve once, but the second time we share Eve. Hey, time we deal the one. But Adam shouldn't be a show nufu Coca-Cola. Abranti abre no amount of fruit. I'll see the Jimmy. No focus. Look, if you carry something like this and give to a woman from behind, bite. Hi, honey. What is it? Where is it coming from? Especially a broke man. Where is it coming from? Broke man buying a car for the wife. They will interrogate. The melancholy in them, the ever will look for where is it coming. They are afraid of the future. Then if you want to buy. But when you bring this thing to a man, close your eyes, bite, go. Hey, when I tell me that you can manage my emotions, me. If I'm married to you and I want to do any harm to you, when I meet play, I'll tell her. And my wife, the way I'm loving, that's why I love her. But I've decided one of these, I'm going to do something to her. You should know, all of you here in this country. Yes, that's a man. But if this is my wife and she planned to poison me, she will only tell you when I'm dead. You know why?
No.
Because nobody can manage our emotions, but yours is manageable. So when you say managing somebody's emotion, be careful. That was just being introduced. So feeding, sex, and then making sure his emotions are managed, and then you've taken it out.
It down.
No, I'm listing the things you said.
Yes. No, I said you take care of your husband emotionally, psychologically.
So the psychological is what? Funny face, go insane, carry a gun, kill the dog, and your manager is psychic. Like this woman and the pastor who has changed the church to a farm. Now they are remand.
That issue,
I said it. I said it that they should be arrested to be giving clinical assistance because the mother was afraid of they being arrested, and then the sister is saying that their brother is not mad. But when you say somebody have a mental deficiency, it's she can't say about them. Mental deficiency, because all of us can have it. What must say? People even doing sex get some slight mental deficiency because you can yourself have sex. You who is shy like Lebanon will make noise and will not even care the environment. One sexual intercourse, you think it's not mental deficiency. So I'm saying that they should arrest them and give them clinical assistance. So I hear they are reminded now, and they'll give them clinical assistance. But the reason why they have been arrested was because of the alleged murdering of their child. And so that one, because that case, that's why I didn't talk about it. Those of us who are studying law, there are times we want to be careful of what we say, not because we are afraid, but somebody will pick an excerpt of what they don't understand by law, and then we talk about it. So emotional, such a man, you should marry. And the lady was managing the Papa God.
God Papa the greatest.
God Papa the greatest. They asked the lady. And so when people are getting psychological madness, they change their shape. Oh, you to me in the when they ask, can you have sex in the farm? Or see, baby, and how you pa and brun the call body no. You saw the lady. Mental deficiency. It starts with sexual intercourse. Obia Badam. What are they? Obia Badam. But I'm great. What I say? So you are managing psychological people. That man who are sorry. No, Kasaba heart. Now you doing? Medina, you know, look, I like the psychological management. And that is there. So you manage us and you are saying pray together. Pray with him.
Oh, it's part of
that you call your husband to prayer.
Of course.
Wow. Like you organize money devotion and invite me.
No, I mean, you pray as a family. So,
Is it by force?
I mean, it's not by force, but when two people come together,
They have to pray.
no, I believe
No,
that
we are listening to you actually. I mean, you are telling us what we are learning. Yes.
when you have something that you want to achieve or anything, so if you come together, you pray. I believe that it
So
works.
when we don't pray together, we can't be together.
It's not.
I hear there's a writer that said family that prays together lives together.
Together.
That's a lie. The family that prays together have so much troubles together.
Counselor.
A man that prays alone is able to lead his family than a man that prays with the family. Hey, you are confused.
So you are not
Just look
you
at
are not in for the
number of
family.
hours I vigiled and pray. If I add my wife, she will lose her title as a wife.
So you have personal time that you.
I don't have personal time. Every time I have with God is me and God.
So you never.
So I grant them.
You don't pray with your wife.
I grant my wife invitation to come for prayers.
So it's the same thing.
It's not the same. My wife cannot invite me to prayer. What do you mean? Are you okay? That I'm sleeping and I see my wife and the children standing at my head side. Pray for daddy.
And we pour oil on your head.
That day, sometimes you'll be asleep, and then African mothers when it's about to near the anointing oil.
No, my mother, I understand. My mother, I will understand. That is why when I'm doing church, I'm giving direction. I say, mothers, anoint your children. But like, don't go and touch your husband. If I want you to touch your husband, there's a strategy to touch your husband. That me, I'm sleeping, that daddy is sleeping. And all of a sudden, if I see my wife is holding my big toe,
But if daddy knows the prayer time,
I go kick you, go force up. Me at the sleep. Me, your head, I'm sleeping. And before I hear you and the children hold, let's pray for daddy's business. In the name of Jesus. Any woman sit on my husband's, I open my eyes. Hey, So I like your point. But if this is what makes you a wife, then there's trouble to that husband you're married. Me. Don't try this on me. You come me to pray.
Depends. I mean, yes.
Where somebody, somebody, I think I said this before. It happened in TV Africa on one of our shows some years ago. A lady, like you have two friends here, and I'm your husband, and I like to have sex with you in the morning before you go to work, and it has become habitual. So like we have early morning sex, and it helps you. I mean, you that are doing a morning show, you have sex in the morning before you have sex before you come, because otherwise you feed us with a lot of bad things in the place. And your directors today, you have sex before they come. Many people have sex. Okay, your face have changed. Okay, you are reading. You have sex before they come. When people have sex, when women have sex before they come and sit in public space, they are better. But when they don't have sex before they come, they are delusional. They are delusional. Try it and see. Try it and see.
Try it and come and attest
So that you also go and try it.
I mean, so you can try it and borrow your penis. So so the man goes to drop the wife, and then will further on go to his way. But this gang of friends told the friends, hey, Mama na jai you. Oba na mka so nsu ampa ebo ahomachi ye de bompa ye mfe nditwe. And he just said it like that. The man said he took it. Like the man was fine sa woyedin. But when the woman got to work, and then Mama wan yo, me say nsu ampa ebo. In the evening when the man came to pick the wife at work, then the friends, oh, Mr. Kumsim, prayer warriors.
Oh no.
He said, that's how you are.
No.
When women share their husband's story to you, when you get there, they will do signs and symptoms for you to see. Say, you can't want them. Yeah, they'll do it. Unless you're not smart. Some want to even advise. Oh, yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
When I meet my wife's friend thanking me for what my wife says I did, I don't smile. They didn't talk about what I did alone, but they also spoke about what I didn't do.
But once I said or presenting.
They've seen the new winter not talk and mammy. The new winter not talk and mammy. Sinamika, a barrier na some na make an into where it is a compensation. Now me their family home. When I was with you, you could have home. Me never talk and mammy. When I before Babre. She has passed on the gift of the car, but has told the people that me dig me. And in Crofona for the same conversation, that my peer conversation, and back on account of Nana and a fear grandmother. Conversation now, but I'm not pie or do a pee. Now, only the more can make Ghana begu Nagara and Modia. I go for the cry a car about Ghana and Guna. Momodia, more energy. So I'm saying, okay, when I'm a faka one country, the man drove from ministry. When he dropped the wife, then he stepped out with the car. Cadet Opel was driving straight to Achimota overhead to drive over the car to die. He was hurt that he asked for sex and he said pray. So how did I get the story? So the man, when he was coming, there's a place called Channel R. Then there was a radio station called Channel R. He got to Channel R and there was this girl standing there. Please, Abeka, please, Abeka. So he said he passed. Then he stopped again and picked the girl because on when Abeka roko, who Achimota overhead. But he stopped the car in front of Channel R. And Oba reverse not saying, oh, he not saying, now I'm a student saying, no, he said the girl sat in the car. When he was talking to the girl was so grateful. If I not to Abeka, when he drove the girl to where the girl was living, was your castle basing or quano? Go get it beside and say, thank you, please, how far are you going? He can't tell the girl, say, you see, God has so many ways. So this man called God, and there are times you don't understand him. So before you say Obi Bonnie, you're careful. And they brought the case because it's one Bonnie. That's what they brought the man to me. So fast forward, only girl in Casa go see no. Or see where the girl was appreciated. So take care and say, why should I kill myself? Look at this girl, adoring and appreciating me, just giving her a lift. I've not even dropped my wife ever before to say thank you. So he started reasoning, I won't die again. And gave the girl their number. One thing led to another thing. And they started a good sexual relationship. And bought a Polo Classic for the girl whilst he was still driving the cadet. Yes, this is what God can do. When God takes you from thank you. The existence of God is so big. You can know how Perez came. Perez came as a result of a lady changing this. So this God is dynamic and is supremo. They started a relationship. And somebody saw the man and the girl and went to report to the wife. And then and the case came to me. And the man told me straight,
Wow.
And he told me the story. Now, as a professional, I was stuck.
What did you do about it?
I said, Master, do what can give you longevity of life and allow God to judge all of us. I am not very honest, but in my professionalism, I don't represent God. That if God, you are sitting there and you see a man who is going to kill himself, delivered by a slim girl with books. This thing is a testimony in church. And you remember me, I swear, and you can be kumio. Abaya tiye bi fa na oko. And then wa Jimmy. Oh! What are the duties of life?
I was actually about to check out, but quickly.
You say a checker. You like quick things. Let's go.
Well, I think that the first responsibility of the wife is to the husband.
So you all believe that your first responsibility is to us?
Yes.
So you all believe that?
Yes.
Wives?
Yes.
You believe that your first responsibility to us, to you in the marriage is us?
Yes.
And we are not your children?
No.
So you are not going to treat us like your firstborn?
Oh, they normally say, okay, the men are like the firstborn.
Can you born me?
No, that's why they use the word.
Whoever told you that is a fool.
Like,
that's why the marriage is not working.
That's why their marriage and my marriage is working.
And you?
The thing is,
you allow your child to be climbing you and you singing, how sweet their name. I'm coming. Your whole son. Go ahead. You are lost, eh? So you don't sing that one, you say it in Ewe.
Your first responsibility, yes, is to your husband. So you make sure that he's in a good place.
All right.
He's is
So what do you think are the responsibility that is to me? What are those responsibilities?
that if you were the husband,
Yes.
responsibilities to you. First off, I have to make sure that you always have a home
Me, I always have a home.
to come back to.
I have a home to come back to.
Exactly, because
Explain it to us, because some people have homes but they don't want to come back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because there's a man who, when he's coming to his own house, he opens the gate and put up the engine and put on neutral and park.
So like creating enabling.
Exactly. You're creating
Go for the thing.
a home. There's this song that says that a chair
And the
is
cable.
a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a house is not a home.
Okay.
You get it. Yes.
And the cable.
So you need to create an environment where the